Yeah. What's going on? This is the 103 Crazy Drop-Off Radiopod. And I'm glad y'all tuned in. Y'all here with me. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to get on in, get relaxed while we unwind on these topics. I'm your host, Krazy. I'm in it. I ain't trying to complain, but I'm in it. So let's begin it. Y'all sit back and put your cups into your CPD and your poke inhale it. Yeah. Here we go once again. Come on. Yeah, we here today to talk more about some Beyonce. What's going on with the shorty? What's going on with the Queen Bee, man? And Blac Chyna mom? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Yo, we about to get to it. Facts. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. This is your man's right here, Crazy Chaos. I appreciate y'all for coming on in to Radio Pod. You know what I mean? Number 14. Number 14, I'm still here doing the damn thing. Ain't going nowhere no time soon. So whoever thought I was moving over, nah, I ain't moving over. I'm just beginning. So let's get back on this topic about uh Beyonce and these evil things, these cults and these rituals, these demonic entities that is going on. You know what I mean? It's it's not looking good, man. Even if Jay-Z was to go ahead and not say, okay, well, I'm not drugging my wife or whatever. I'm not keeping her under a substance where she could just calm out and I can control the situation. Allegedly, you know what I mean? But we want to say that, okay, well, she's doing good. I want to see B do good. I want her to fight that evil, man. Get it off her shoulders. But right now, she's trapped. Like she's trapped by the evilness, doing wild, crazy shit. I don't know if y'all ever heard about these rituals that goes on in the island. You know, with these kids, they come up missing, and they do rituals on these kids, and kids are never found again. So what is born? My man's Corey Holcomb, he found out that they was over there on the island with them kids. So we're gonna get straight to it and press this issue because yo, it's some serious shit. An island with kids, y'all there just chilling, kicking it. Nah, something else got to be going on, man. We don't know about that. They ain't reporting about. Nobody telling us about it. You know what I'm saying? somebody ain't telling us something. For real. They just blowing it in the wind like it's nothing. And it's really something because these are kids. These are people, human beings. I don't care if you're kids, human beings, animals. There's something, there's somebody. Yo, there's somebody's getting sacrificed. And you there on that island with them kids getting sacrificed. Well, sacrificing them, or I don't know, allegedly. Y'all doing that. But 9 times out of 10, everybody know the rap sheet behind you, Jay-Z. Behind you, Beyonce. We know what's going on. So we're going to go on from right here. Like I said, my man Corey Holcomb, he got intel about that. And this is what's up. So I'm sharing it with you.
Everybody going to see Beyonce, but let me tell you something. I think it is highly offensive for people who are smart enough to really know what's happening. Look, y'all talk all that shit about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was killing kids. Beyonce was on Pedo Island. Beyonce and the camel.
Yeah. They said she was in there like,
Right.
I hope I can go see her again.
She was singing to little kids. If you like it, put your mouth on it. This is what I'm saying. It's like you give her a pass. You give her a pass. She can have a concert and everything after she's a known participant on Pedo Island. It's like people want to dismiss it. That's why you can't tell me nothing about what the media say about nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the media is going to make a bad guy out of whoever they want to be the bad guy. Yeah. Beyonce and Jay-Z are linked to Pedo Island. What?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nothing to say, do you? But R. Kelly, the bad guy. R. Kelly was just having sex with the shouties.
Oh my God! Wait a second.
Beyonce them was killing them after they got through with him.
You did not say just.
I'm saying.
Oh my God.
You did. I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm saying the man was
down
just
with that, Marcus.
The man was just doing whatever he did.
Come on.
And he gave him some money, and they was able to go. Beyonce and Jay-Z was out there where they was sacrificing kids. What?
They were.
Tell me where I'm wrong. What you gonna say, D? You about to drop some of your uninformed information?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let you do it, Mr. You know what everybody's up to.
No, I'm just saying this is what's out there by multiple people that they were part.
Sure.
Look, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there who got that information about who was out there on that island.
Somebody said Jacoby Williams sent me $5. Say D don't know shit, bro.
Oh, look. At least he got some money to spend to say that.
What? But I'm saying y'all go all these dumb whores. Beyonce is known for stealing other people's music.
Or actually paying them and sampling, which thank you, by the way.
Wow, D, you trying to make it. You caking for it.
Jay-Z do the same. But Jay-Z do the same thing.
Too.
So what?
Damn, there's a couple of thieves.
Tina, thank you from this past weekend. So
who is Tina?
Tina Marie.
What about her?
She used one of the songs.
She used one of whose songs?
Cuff It, Tina's.
I don't understand. With D, you had to be clear. Who did what?
Beyonce used one of Tina's songs in Cuff It.
Did the people get paid?
Yeah, that's what
good.
I just said.
We are so glad the people got paid.
Yeah.
But there are people out here, and I saw the video where Beyonce was sitting around and somebody recorded her without her knowing, and she was laughing. She was like, I know they hate we here because we gonna steal all their stuff. Y'all seen that? I wondered if she had that scrub down. Somebody got it. Look online where Beyonce is secretly taped saying, I know they hate we here, girl, because we gonna take all they stuff.
Was that when she was in Destiny's Child?
No, this was solo, I believe.
No, I'm not, Will Tennessee.
They weren't talking
I
about,
am absolutely not.
You don't think they was on the island right there? Then?
No, she went on the island with that.
Oh, Lord.
I was just talking about taking the kid.
She's still in their life force as well. Wait a minute. The D just had a Beyonce voodoo moment. Somebody say R. Kelly was just doing what Elvis did. Elvis, you don't really hear a lot of dirt on him.
But yeah, they was on the island with those kids. When the kids come up missing and they never return home to their families. That's the crazy part. They never return home to their families at all. You can look it up on YouTube. You can Google the island of missing kids that never return home. And they're being either sacrificed or just murdered for fun, or they just coming up missing for fun. Like, come on, like, tell me, enlighten me, because I don't see where a whole bunch of kids, an island full of kids, poor kids, are just coming up missing every day. Every day. I mean, every day. Every day. And this is real wild. It's wild that Jay-Z and Beyonce will be on that island where this shit happens. Like, the world don't know about it. Oh, yeah, the world know about it. Some people know about it. A lot of people just not woke about what's going on in the industry and what's happening with these artists that claim not to be in the, you know what. But I'm going to share something else with you right here. Please brace yourself, because it's getting crazy in the drop-off. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get crazy. That's why all these footages are paired like how they are now. And I've been telling people for the longest, stay your ass away from fast food meat. Fast food meat. It is not meat like you go and buy in the supermarket and bring home. Matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, we don't even know what the hell we bring it home from the supermarket. Yo, brace yourself for this, okay?
You know, I know you know because I've heard it on your show before. I mean, we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain their blood and we mix it with a Passover bread, and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets. And the people, they eat it for breakfast. They eat it, their children for lunch. And, you know, us Jews, you know, we got to do what we do. The most important thing to remember between you, Pastor Wickstrom, and me, Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein of New York.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? I'm going to take it back so you can hear what this Jewish guy saying. And he's letting you know, us, the Jews.
Slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up. I've heard it on your show before. I mean, we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain their blood and we mix it with a Passover bread, and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets. And the people, they eat it for breakfast. They eat it, their children for lunch. And, you know, us Jews, you know, we got to do what we do. The most of McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets. And the people, they eat it for breakfast. They eat it, their children for lunch. And, you know, us Jews, you know, we got to do what we do. The most important thing to remember between you, Pastor Wickstrom, and me, Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein of New York, that we both have two fathers, and so that's why we look at the world in two different ways.
And we know that there's a massive collision that's going to take place between two forces, don't we?
Well, that's what your book says. Our book says that we're going to take over the world.
Well, I look at you.
You're doing a pretty good job right now.
Yes, you've done a pretty good job, but you know there's quite an awakening coming. And my father, who's not your father, my father Yahweh, who isn't your father, of course, your father is talked about by my father in John 8:44, stating that your father was Satan and that you're the descendant of Cain, who was the first murderer. And you know that's true because you teach it in your synagogue.
Well, that's true, but it's not for you, Goyim, to know. But right now it's too late. It's over for you, white race. So that's why I'm speaking so honestly here, to bring it out into the open so that you can see it for what it is. You've been teaching the people real good, but they don't wake up, do they? You don't get a lot of followers, do they?
He telling y'all. But they don't wake up, do they? They don't believe none of this shit is going on because they too infatuated with paying the bills, surviving, ducking bullet shots, rape, abuse, kids come up missing, school shootings. They're listening to music by these artists, watching the lights and the chains and the glamour and the whatever else, the sex, the pornography. Yo, they not woke. He's letting y'all know, but they're not woke, are they? He just said it, but they're not woke, are they?
That's why I'm speaking so honestly here, to bring it out into the open so that you can see it for what it is. You've been teaching the people real good, but they don't wake up, do they? You don't get a lot of followers, do they? Because you know why? They're scared of us Jews, because they don't want to be called anti-Semites, and they believe that we're the chosen people, and so that's why we can do whatever we want to do, and we can get away with it because the white men are cowards, and we go to the synagogue all the time and have some Manischewitz and dance the Hava Nagila.
You know, it's interesting. I've told people for years and years, it's not that you Jews are hiding anything. You're coming right out on television, in the newspapers, on the radio, and you're telling the people exactly what you're going to do before you do it, and they're brain dead.
Well, we did a good job with the public school system. We got you to put all of your children in there. You notice that the Jew doesn't put his children in there. They go to the Hebrew Academy where we teach them the real things, and then they go to the synagogue and they learn the real important things. But we send your kids to the public school. We even have you tax yourself from your property so that you never own your property. And so if you don't make your property tax, we're going to take your property. You can bet on that.
Even if you buy a house, you don't own it. You're just paying the bank on it. The bank own it. Who owns the bank? I'll wait. Can you tell me, blessed beyond measures, who owns the bank? I know you know, right? It's not just the Caucasians. It's the Caucasians of the Caucasians. It's the Jews. It's the government of the Jews. And who is that? See, the shit go way deeper than the rabbit hole goes when you dig that hole. It goes all the way through. This shit is deep, y'all.
And we have you put your kid in a 12-year babysitting is about all it does, because you don't learn anything. And then by that time, the kids, they get to be teenagers, and then we give them the music. Not that we really want to call it music, because, oy vey, that's not music. But they listen to that, and then they want to do what they want to do, and so we sell them drugs, and we make a lot of money off your children. Your children from cradle to grave. All we do is make money off of them. Your cattle, your goyim, the human cattle. Mazel tov.
You know, it's interesting. Yes, I know what you call us, but you know, you may call me Goyim, but I can call you devil, but you know I'm going to be calling you a good name because that's what you are.
Well, that's true.
Now, you see, Rabbi Finkelstein, in your synagogue out there in New York, Do you have a lot of infighting with the other Jews, the Orthodox Jews, and the other Jews? I mean, is there a lot of infighting for the money out there in New York? I've heard that there's a big inner war going on now with Jewry.
Well, we fight a little bit and we argue a little bit. Of course, that's the two most important things we do is complain and get the guilt. And so what we do, we're not really fighting among ourselves because we're both going to make a lot of money. It's just who's going to make a little more on this deal and who's going to make a little more on that deal. The bottom line, though, is we have the Goyim. The Goyim does all the work. The Goyim makes all the stuff. He sells it to us for pennies. We're the wholesalers. We're the middlemen. We mark it way up and sell it to the other Goyim on the retail side. There's an old saying in Yiddish that the reason that God made Gentiles is because somebody has to pay retail. It's not going to be the Jew for sure. The Jew doesn't pay retail. It's the Goyim that pays retail. We buy wholesale.
Well, that's very interesting. I understand it, but I also know the bloodletting. I know that on your Passover, which isn't mine, that a lot of little children do disappear, and I do know that, and I know a lot of police departments and agencies have been informed, but you're very open. You're very open tonight. I'm very surprised that you're talking about the bloodletting of the little children, that you put their blood in the matzah balls, and that you eat it on sacrifice on Passover.
Well, there was a Goyim that wrote a book about it back in the 30s. I forget his name at the moment. But anyway, he wrote the book. People didn't buy the book. People don't want to listen. We've been doing this for thousands and thousands of years since.
Yes, blessed beyond measures. Yes. This shit has been happening on, like how he just said, it's been happening for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Not only are they taking our kids, taking women, grown women, and little children for sex trafficking, but then what do they do after that? Like some are just stuck in it, and then most of them are just kidnapped for sacrificial blood sacrifices, rituals, things that they do when they congregate, like in Hollywood. Allegedly. And there's some things there's some proof out here that shows it. It's movies that's made after that to show it, but people is so fucking gullible and stupid they look past it because they don't remember. They remember it as they see it. They see it and they talk about it afterwards, but after a couple days, a couple years, they just forget about the whole thing. Like they forget about what they just saw. Like the shit is shocking. The shit that you just seen on this movie screen, and then you go home, you talk about it. You talk about it at the water cooler, at work, or amongst your friends, and then they forget about what just the crazy shit that they seen on screen that's legal to show. Basically, everything you see on screen is going to happen or it happened. Every time they put a new movie out, they don't have to say true story or a true fact, a true event. Either it happened or it's going to happen. It's in plan to happen. Like the same thing with these zombies and all that. Oh yeah, you don't think somebody working on this? You don't think somebody working on that? World, man, my peoples, yo, please wake up, man. Everything that you listen to on that damn radio, or everything that you think is your favorite, is not your favorite, and it's not what you think it is. It's really to win over the youth. And if your mind is strong with the Lord, strong with your faith, then it cannot break through you as long as you have faith. You know what I mean? But still, this shit, why isn't the government on this? Why the government is not on this? Things that make you say, Yo, right up in our faces, right? Blessed beyond measures, you on it. You on it. And remember our conversation in that room with Midnight Yo, he's up on it too. I wish he was here because this is somewhere where he needs to be at. Because we had this conversation, this whole conversation on this episode right here. We had this in that room. And many people that's going to check in on his views later on the recap, they're going to see too, and they're going to be like, okay, well, damn. Yeah, I remember that. I remember this. I remember that. We can't forget about it. We got to know about it. We got to keep aware about it. Because if not, your kids might be missing one day. You might be missing one day. I might be missing one day. Somebody might come in here and just take us all away if we ain't up on our toes and up on point because we distracted about some bullshit that happened. Some Charleston white beef or some T.I. and Bootsy getting into it or a takeoff murder. You know what I mean? That's called distraction. To keep your mind off of things. And then they bring it to your face annually, every year through music awards. Music awards, Grammys, shit, even the news, TMZ. Man, it's crazy. Let's do the damn thing, though.
Down to Adam's time. We take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basements in the synagogues where we drain the blood and watch them die there. It's very similar to how we do the sacrifices that we do with the kosher butchering, and so we do that, and then we mix it with the Passover bread, and so we eat the blood of our enemies. And the bodies, we're not cannibals, so what we do is we take those, because we can make some shekels, and we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular thing, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch.
Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why the Lord don't want us to eat meat. And it's kind of common sense. I'm not going to say I'm right of the reason why not to eat meat, but it makes sense now because the devil would do any damn thing to get you eating on something where you don't even know what it is. If you ain't went out there and hunt that animal and skinned that animal, drained the blood, cooked the heart, and eat the heart of the animal that you killed and eat the meat and feed it to your family, we just as guilty. We just as guilty. And I think that's the reason why he says, do not eat meat. Only eat what you kill. Don't kill for no reason. Never hunt an animal and kill and leave it there. You kill, you hunt, and you kill and you eat your meat. You don't hunt humans. You don't do that shit. It's not even written to even do that. We supposed to be off of bread, fish, chicken, water, bread, fish, chicken, water, and vegetables, stuff that come from the earth or the ground that can be reproduced. It really ain't supposed to be hunting or eating cows and stuff like that because they produce milk. I mean, it's deep, it's heavy. It's heavy out here. This is the crazy drop-off, man, and I'm bringing it to you all. Like, I see why. When you put the pieces together, it makes sense. Let's do the damn thing. This guy's saying every damn thing. For some reason, he got big kahunas, big balls, big bodegas, and he just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all what we do. And then the damn thing y'all could do about it.
And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem.
You know, I've got a question, and I yes, it is a problem. But you see, I've always wondered, how did you Jews ever get control of the i.e. Christian churches in this country? It's always baffled me to a varying degree, Rabbi Finkelstein. You know, you have your synagogue out there in New York on the East Coast, but I'm wondering, how did you ever totally get control of these Christian churches who at one time told their congregations to stay away from you Jews. How did that happen?
Well, you know, our father Lucifer, the number one thing of all the organizations out there on the earth that we would want to infiltrate and take over of you Goyim, obviously would be the churches. So we attacked them first, and we attacked them most. And we infiltrated the Catholic Church right from the very beginning. Why do you think the Pope and all the cardinals and the bishops wear a yarmulke? The white race never figures this out. And so then we took all your books that had all your scriptures in there, and we burned them. And then we wrote them in Latin so that you couldn't understand them. But we understood Latin because we're Jews and we're smart and we're educated. But you, Goyim out there, you never teach yourself. You don't self-teach. You're always looking for somebody else to do it for you. So you wind up being schleppers all your life. And so anyway, 1,000 years later, when a bunch of the white race started to wake up in Europe and they started to leave the Catholic Church, it was a terrible time because we weren't making as many shekels as we used to. So we had to put a stop to it. So the kings that we had in our hip pocket, just like the politicians of Washington, D.C. today, we paid them off to get you declared heretics so that they would crucify you and kill you. But there was too many of you, and the West was opening up, where the Jews opened up New York and Rio, and everybody started going west to the Americas. And so we had to come up with a Plan B. And Plan B, we formed the Jesuits. It was a nice boy, Ignatius Loyola, that he started the Jesuits. And so they decided to infiltrate all the Protestant churches out there. And as always, us Jews work our way to the top. And then we take over the money line, the shekel line, the most important line, the lifeline, the gold. And so we took that over.
Yo, I am not eating no more meat. If it ain't fish, chicken, yo, I'm not fucking with it. And this connects on to Miss Queen B. Queen B, and she took that from Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was the Queen Bee first. Y'all remember? This Queen Bee has turned into a Queen Devil. That's why it's Beyonce versus Beyonce. Yo, you're going to wonder why all of this shit is going to patch up at the end of this whole segment, this whole episode.
Spot out of here?
Yes, sir. You might have to go straight to the airport.
Okay. I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling. But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not. No.
You see how shady Beyonce was? Beyonce was born with an attitude of a shady person. You know what I mean? Because she felt like she was the shit out of all of Destiny's Child. Her attitude. Listen how she treat everybody. Even at a young age, they're going to show it. Pay attention, y'all. Let's do the damn thing.
You might have to go straight to the airport.
Okay. I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling. But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not. It's not. Because where y'all coming out there?
Well, somebody can send your luggage.
But then I'm going to have to wait for 4 days before I get all my stuff.
Well, it's either that or you're going to probably miss your flight.
We have nothing against her, but we just felt like we can continue on as a trio, and that's what we're doing.
All of the bad seeds are now out of Destiny's Child.
I'm the second lead vocalist of the group, and that's about it.
I'm with Tavia. I sing. I'm with Tavia.
I was talking to Jay-Z for a little bit, and there was another actress that was there who was also talking to Jay-Z. And she touched Jay-Z's chest, and Beyonce came walking up like, bitch. But she didn't say that. But her demeanor, her body, the way she walked up on her was like, hand off my man's chest.
If they're trying to party with the queen, they gonna have to sign a non-disclosure. I took the top off the Maybach. Took the top off the Maybach. Hover. Jesus, what's the name? Bitch, I scratched out your name.
Really, that I need to ask you is you or J-Lo?
Me or who?
J-Lo. You or J-Lo?
Me or who?
Jalen.
Who?
Jalen.
You can't hold me. I work my 9 to 5, better come my check.
I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry.
I'm so unbothered. I'm so unbothered. Y'all be so pressed while I'm raising daughters, sons of empires. Y'all make me chuckle. Stay in your struggle. Why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Beyonce. Giselle knows Carter. Of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion on the elevator. Of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion on the elevator.
Beating Jay-Z ass. Salon, she know what's up. Salon is a yo. Salon is a down ass chick. Yo. She trying to save Beyonce's life. That right there should have been end of Beyonce and Jay. If my sister or my brother goes against anything of who I'm with like that, it got to be strenuous. It got to be a lot of shit popping off. It's serious. My sister, my brother ain't going to do none of that shit just for the kicks of it. Just because they don't like him buying a chick a glass of drink, giving a chick a nice kiss on the hand. You know what I mean? Knowing that he married. It got to be strenuous. Some fuck situation shit. Solange, yo, I give credit to you, girl. You beat that nigga ass in that motherfucker 4x4, for real. Well, 4x7. You whooped that nigga ass. It ain't even a 4x4. It ain't even 4x7. Whatever the fuck it is, the elevator measurements is, you did the damn thing. And Beyonce dumbass, she's still with the nigga, and now she's on the hypnosis, drugs, and all that shit. Allegedly, but we know what's popping. Let's do the damn thing. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. She ain't woke her ass up. She should have woke up when her sister went off for her. Look at that. What Beyonce doing? Not shit. She ain't doing a damn thing. Look at that. Solange's trying to kill that nigga.
Gotta get it to 2.5.
I'm the
Where you at, 106?
See the golden collars around it with the top down.
Probably won't make no money off this. Oh well.
Say we're there, sitting next to a woman in yellow. She's leaning in to talk to Jay-Z, and it just doesn't seem to be going over great with Beyonce.
Would you guys mind standing?
What the
I'm not bossy. I'm the boss.
Everybody a rush, and we just want to come back next year.
Excellent. So, Michelle, for you.
A rush, and we just want to come back next year.
Excellent. So, Michelle, for you. Farah, tell me, how are the English crowds for you?
Oh, they're wonderful. I mean, you tell them to jump, they're jumping until you say stop. They're doing everything. I mean, the English fans are so dedicated and real fans.
Excellent.
Something done changed. You want me pain, so you been acting kind of strange. Been acting kind of strange. I'm just asking you to say my name. Say my name, say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running,
How do you feel is different from being a group as in Destiny's Child?
I'm sorry, but I answered this question already.
Oh, we did? Okay.
All right. It's not going to happen. To write a song and to sing a song, it takes at least 5 hours. If we were not mentally exhausted, then maybe it would be possible, but y'all been working us since 7 o'clock this morning.
Bye. I'm out of here. You right here? Thank you.
I can't take him. I just cannot take him.
You can't even sing because you're too busy taking. I'm right in your face, baby. You gotta seize this moment. Put that damn limit down.
Yes, that's much better.
I don't know what that version was. Irreplaceable should definitely come after Resentment. That sounds weird. It's good, it's all right, but it ain't great. No. It's too all over the place.
Placing the candles. Once you get them all in the right place, it all falls together.
Those candles don't look right. I don't like them.
Does it take on a different thing too?
And you know what it is? They're really white. Why are they not like off-white?
It's just a choice we made on the color of the wax, but it's real wax on the outside.
I had a question. Is all Virgos this damn arrogant? I mean, my homie was a Virgo, and he was arrogant as fuck. Thought he was right about every damn thing. I mean, the attitude is like shitty. Like, do I gotta mess with that? I'm just asking. Like, is all Virgos like that attitude that Beyonce carries? Her shit is like flamboyant fire, like spit at your face shit. Like, bitch, you ain't got shit on me. That's how she be coming. Like, you ain't got nothing on me. And that, when I say it. When I want it, I want it. These Virgos out here, like, I ain't saying all Virgos is like that, but most of them have that approach. It's crazy. I don't want to put everybody in the same pot of that sign. Please don't get me wrong. But it's bugged out. How she treat people. Because I was about to say some crazy shit, but yo, how she treat people is up the map. Let's do the damn thing.
That's why it looks fake, probably, because it's so white. And candles are used to cream.
But those look cream now that the lights on.
Yeah, but it's gonna be lights on. I think it might just be better without the candles. They're not doing anything for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just doesn't feel like what I want it to feel like. Like, I want it to feel intimate. Okay. Otherwise, why are we here? Take it off a mobilizer and get somebody to pick up the piano and put it out here. It doesn't feel like intimate. It doesn't feel unplugged. It feels like a big stage with a big audience. I'm sure this looks fine. It's boring, but it's whatever. I don't like the way it sounds.
But I doubt that. I doubt that very much. Blessed Beyond Measures, because of how she say she's nothing like that. But I understand when you want your stage production and if you're a performer, you want it to be right. Yeah, it's a certain way to come at people and say, okay, how you want it, but listen to it closely. I don't think you've been listening to her closely, like how she's coming at the people that's trying to get something right for her to shine. She's coming at like she's controlling them, like she's master, but they're not people. You know what I mean? Like they're slaves or something. It's a different way how you come at people when you want somebody to do something for you. And of course, everybody is not perfect in that aspect, but we try to make it humbly asked upon when we need something or we want something. Beyonce don't come off like that. And then she come off behind the scenes like she's so sweet, or not even behind the scenes in public. Like, get out of here with that. Yo, who you fooling? Ever since she got with Jay-Z, and she already had this in her as a kid, so it just even empowered her. And Jay-Z, if he can't keep her under wrap, because I imagine if she's like this all the time, Jay-Z can't keep her under wrap. Yeah, he probably do have to allegedly drug her. Like, hold on, you doing the utmost prior too much when we out at a function. Your power, your energy is just like whoo, over Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't gonna have that. He's not gonna have that.
I just want to be clear because it seems like a bit of a mess, which is why I had to step away.
My bad. Yeah, it's just a certain way she can't her energy like around people she work with.
I think it looks really messy.
I mean, it is early times.
In general, the set looks really fake. It just doesn't make sense to me. The whole purpose of the set is the background and the people and the floor and the instruments. Everything is supposed to be white. But the way y'all are lighting it doesn't matter because you can't tell what the set is doing because it's red and purple light.
No,
All right, the side should be white.
All white.
Yeah,
So we'll go all white.
Yeah, we've got guys to do it tonight. So.
Okay. I mean, I said that yesterday.
Right. Yeah, no, everything should be white.
Rie doesn't need to change.
Okay.
I say that 100 times, and once again, nobody listens.
But you want her to face this way or
I don't care.
Reach out to you. You are all right just on that. We don't put you kind of, but you're doing good.
The best opportunity is we get to meet people like Diana Ross, and we did Deepest Live on VH1. And you have to watch what you do and have fans, and it's the best thing. I mean, it overcomes everything.
How can you dare out of your mouth say that the choreography in Diva is not creative? How can you dare say
Nobody said that was not creative.
This is not working. Once I do it and I feel it, then I'll agree.
It was really bad as far as the stage.
Y'all gotta put the camera phones down for 1 second and actually enjoy this moment. But he's living in the moment right now. Y'all gonna be mad when y'all watch this footage back. Y'all can say, well, what not living in the moment? I couldn't even see the show because I was looking behind the camera lens. I want y'all to sing it. Come on.
Right here, Queen. Right here, Queen.
There we go.
Yes, Beyonce is a powerful woman. She's a powerful woman. That's what makes me think Jay-Z is he can't take that. He didn't know it was that when he married her. I don't think he knew it was that. So he got to subdue it. For real, you got to go ahead and slip some Bill Cosby off in a drink. Here, baby, take this. Here go a drink for you. So get ace of spades for you. Some ace of spades. She don't even want it. Somehow he got to figure out keep that empowerment down because Beyonce is so strong. You know what I'm saying? Her attitude is so fire. So yeah, it makes sense for Jay-Z to allegedly keep Beyonce under some type of influence.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. Say yes, no.
That's wild. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. And it should be wild to everybody. Don't let Beyonce fool y'all. I feel sorry for Beyonce because she's like in the middle of something she brought upon herself, some things she's trying to get escape from, and she don't know how to do it because she's a slave of what she got into, and then allegedly organization she slid into also up under Jay-Z. It's like, is it hopeless? It ain't hopeless romantic. I'm gonna say it's hopeless for her soul. Because if she don't get away from Jay-Z, she's gonna be in that shit. She ain't gonna be woken. She's under hypnosis. She's under a spell. She's under something. And she's definitely demonic. Definitely demonic. So imagine her real life attitude, her attitude that she's born with when she came into the game. See how she treated her other members of Destiny's Child. Fused up with a demon. Imagine that. Jay-Z didn't think about that. It's overpowering, and he got to somehow tame that shit. He got to tame it. He got to tame that interglow and that other personality along with her regular personality for what he wants. Allegedly. I'm not dumb to this. I ain't dumb. When I feel vibes, I feel vibes. And I'm feeling vibes. I ain't never kicked it with Jay-Z. Beyonce ain't never went to a Jay-Z concert. None of that. But it's just the vibes of too much of the same claim out here on the internet, in the world, not just on the internet, just what you see, even when she's performing. So let's go into this. Let's do the damn thing.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we're covering the Illuminati. Is it a real thing? What the hell is it?
It's not a thing.
All right, approach it with an open mind. Let's get started.
Great.
Shockingly, the Illuminati actually has a very real historical foundation. In 1776, in Bavaria, Germany, Adam Weishaupt, a German professor inspired by the ideals of French philosophy, namely secularism and rational thought, decided to form an organization to protect those beliefs. Adam Weishaupt considered joining the Freemasons to help propagate his views, but unfortunately could not afford the admission fee.
So this is already a poor man's something.
Yeah. Basically, I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, you're right. So instead, Weishaupt formed a secret group of his own. He called it the Order of the Illuminati.
So this is just a bunch of hobos and rapscallions who
give them a chance.
Down by the train tracks.
I don't think they met by the train tracks. It was probably a basement, kind of like this. It's probably something like this.
Bit, yeah.
I don't know why I'm holding that. Okay. The Illuminati had an anti-religious stance and focused on the goals of self-knowledge, self-improvement, social reform, and free thought. Naturally, conservatives considered this a threat to the church, and by the mid to late 1780s, the Illuminati was stopped, and the act of recruiting people into secret societies was criminalized. However, Weishaupt and the Illuminati would go Kobe in the fourth quarter. And
okay, all right, let's move. Keep going.
And continue to push on, persisting with meetings and eventually spreading to France before disappearing into obscurity. But some people believe they survived. Here's part of an interview I had with an expert.
Well, they believe that the core group was formed back then and has evolved. And so back in the 1920s, there were some fascists who believed that the Illuminati were a group of Jews who controlled the world. Right after World War II, the extremist anti-communists believed that the Illuminati were a group of communists who controlled the world.
Now, remember the footage earlier with the recording of that Jew saying all those things boldly. Yeah. What you mean they believed? That shit is there and it's still going on. To this day, the guy came out and he spoke upon it. I mean, he spoke upon it. Was he snatched up? Was he taken away? Was he locked in the cage? Was he locked in the cave? Was he beaten? Was he hung up on the cross? Was he slaughtered? Was he done anything? Nah, they didn't do nothing to this guy. And he out here Talk about in New York, some rabbi, some rabbi guy. Pay attention, y'all. Pay close attention. It's ill, it's real. Yo. Let's do the damn thing.
And most recently, the Illuminati conspiracy theorists believe that the Illuminati are part of the New World Order.
Many people believe the Illuminati seek to make a dominant one-world totalitarian government, referred to as the New World Order. In fact, in a 2013 national poll by Public Policy Polling, 28% of voters polled believed in the possibility of a New World Order.
28% of people probably believe that the sun moves around the earth.
Well, I don't have any scientific polls for that. So
Well, I'm just saying people are dumb.
Okay. Some people believe that the influence of the Illuminati and the New World Order goes as high as the President of the United States.
Oh.
Here's an eerie clip from an old George H.W. Bush speech when he was in office.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
He does have a weird little smile when he says it.
You know that part where he was like, if this New World Order could be successful, and then he looks, and it will be. That's not creepy? That it'll make your spine tingle a little bit?
He's the president of the United States. He has to be forthright. He has to be confident. What kind of message would it send if he was like, if this is successful, let's hope so.
This is for you to be young, gifted, and black.
It's my dream.
Anything is possible!
All this begs the question, what is the New World Order and what will it do? Assuming the Illuminati and the New World Order are one and the same, let's hop down the rabbit hole and take a look at some of the theories as to who is in the New World Order. The first theory is from a man named Mark Kornke, aka Mark from Michigan, a right-wing militia activist and propagandist who believes that the New World Order is made up of the US government, the UN, and various other organizations pushing an international agenda. He believes this organization will take away Americans' rights, form an all-powerful government, and put non-Illuminati members in camps run by FEMA.
So 1% of the world is going to put 99% of the world in camps. At that point, by the way, the camps are so big that the 1% is inside them.
Look, it's hard to defend Mark from Michigan, I'm not going to lie. This is just one of the theories as to who is in this New World Order.
I can't wait
Illuminati.
for the parade of other experts you've got lined up.
Okay. The second theory is from David Icke, who believes that world leaders, including Queen Elizabeth, President Barack Obama, and the Clintons, are actually shape-shifting lizards.
So this is the one that you're really into? You believe this?
I never said that. I just said there's other ones. These lizard elite are behind the Freemasons and the Illuminati. The lizard race feeds off the human race and occasionally demands human sacrifices. In fact, the same 2013 national poll I mentioned earlier revealed that 4% of voters polled believe that, quote, lizard people control our societies.
Did y'all hear that? Lizard people controls our societies. That's the government, right? Watch how you can see how the government moves. The government moves in crazy ways. Crazy ways. Pay attention to them.
4% of voters.
That's actually a pretty good amount of people that believe they're shape-shifting lizards at the center of everything.
Is there an origin story for these lizard people?
I'm sure there is. I figured, you know what? I don't know if I need to know that.
See, the other guy's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic to help this other guy present his story. But his story is based upon allegedly facts. It goes back in history. It's a lot of footage where you see people's eyes that somebody very important of that caliber that's presenting on the news. Watch for the news. CNN. Watch for that CNN. That CNN. It's an evil media. There's facts out there that you can check up on and you can read up on, and I'll do something else later on that. But people that's presented, like it's been interviews with Nicki Minaj and her eyes changed to reptilian. I've seen it. I ain't tripping. I don't even smoke weed no more. I don't smoke weed. I don't do no drugs at all. Yo, I wasn't even that fucked up or drunk or whatever. I went back and watched the sober, and I seen the same thing when she's talking about Ronan, the kid, her other personality. But we're gonna stick on this. Is the other guy? He's just being sarcastic.
The third theory is that the New World Order is connected to the Antichrist because the Illuminati are Satanists. Pat Robertson, a conservative Christian, wrote a book on the New World Order that claims the group is responsible for the French Revolution, the writing of the Communist Manifesto, and the creation of the Federal Reserve, all in the service of making, quote, a new order for the human race under the domination of Lucifer and his followers, end quote.
So the Federal Reserve was created to spite Jesus. Lucifer was like pulling numbers.
I mean, you got a lot of time on your hands, right? If you're Lucifer.
He's busy.
Why would he be busy? Hell's supposed to be an awful place. I imagine the place is terribly maintained.
He's torturing the souls of all the monsters throughout history. There's a lot of dead people. And he's like poking.
Yo, y'all know where hell is? Hell is here. And it's going to get even crazier. When Jesus returns, when the Lord returns, it's going to be even more hell on earth. This is hell on earth now. We put through a trial right now. We got to get ourselves right, man. Ain't nobody perfect. We know that. The Lord knows that. Jesus knows that. Nobody's perfect. We trying to get it together. We trying to cope with things that's going on down here. And it's hard, but you know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all, man. It's a boxing match. Every time you wake up, every 24 hours you wake up, you in a boxing match against the devil because you don't know what's going to happen. You got to keep your prayers up. Count your blessings and also count and give people blessings. Pray for people. I mean, yo, we can't just move around here like we got it. No, we ain't got it. Because there's a lot of people around the earth that ain't got what we got. A heated house, electricity, and all this food that we can eat. You know, food overseas costs like $800, whatever they money is, or thousands, for a box of rice. Yo, the children those over there hunting, eating. Yeah, so everybody ain't got it like that. Everybody's not perfect. Of course, somebody's gonna sin somewhere. That's why you gotta pray and you gotta come get your life right. I mean, I ain't perfect. I got things I need to work on for reals. My attitude can be 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real shit. For real. Some things I need to work on, but I know about it. The thing is about, you know, you got your body and your soul need working on. Because so many people that we run into our lives when we grow up from a baby and we run into these people, it kind of tarnish and rub off on the soul. They make you a certain way. So, that person, I can't trust this person. I can't trust this person. I ain't trusting nobody. Then make you like, fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? People rub off on us. The terrible energy rubs off on us. That's why we got to maintain and wash it off every day. We got to clean ourselves. I mean, I ain't a preacher, but I'm just telling you from common sense perspective. That's all. Let's do the damn thing.
Them all with little sticks.
The fourth theory is from Donald Marshall, who believes that the Illuminati are killing celebrities and replacing them with clones used to brainwash society.
Clones, though, like, they're not coming out fully baked. They're babies.
Well, that's one theory. Some believe it could be like a Xerox machine.
Xeroxing is not how cloning works.
How do you know? What are you, a clone expert now? I'm just saying, there's a possibility.
You're creating a similar embryo with the same DNA. It has to grow.
There's no way we could tell what's actually like the process.
I mean, we can tell because they have cloned things.
What things have they cloned?
A sheep?
I don't believe you.
Look it up.
I'll fucking look it up.
Look
right
up
now.
Dolly the sheep.
All right, fine. I'll look it up. And did she start off as a little baby sheep?
Yes.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
apparently there was a sheep clone. Whatever.
Oh, apparently.
Purported celebrity clones outed by internet sleuths include Beyonce, Eminem, Al Roker.
Al Roker. Hang on.
Yeah, who could he possibly influence? Even when he tells the weather.
I don't believe a word he says.
And many more. But clone theorists also believe they have video evidence.
Marshall Mathers. Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday Night Crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere. Marshall, when you did that? Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV freaks me out a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Live TV freaks him out a little bit.
Well, here's Al Roker's clip. Notice what she says, and then notice what his face goes to.
Why is this a code word?
Some people believe maybe it's like a trigger sequence where his brain's now receiving instructions and being mind controlled.
Al Roker's like the Manchurian candidate, and he's going to kill the president.
Yeah.
It's like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost.
The expression he has on his face when he's frozen is so fucking funny to me every time I watch it, because I don't know what it is. It's like, welp.
You know what? Actually, it looks like he just pooped his pants. Who's next?
This is Beyonce. By the way, she did this for so long, I had to speed up the video. So there she is going, and then I sped up the video here.
Now, bless beyond measures. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about the night we was in stereo. This is what I was talking about. How she's in La La Land. She's in La La Land. Dude just said she was doing it for so long, he had to speed up the video.
She's in some weird trance. I actually don't know what she's doing.
She's writing.
She is going, and then
who's next?
This is Beyonce. By the way, she did this for so long, I had to speed up the video. So there she is going, and then I sped up the video here. She's in some weird trance. I actually don't know what she's doing.
She's writing Lemonade in her head right now.
Whether or not people believe this clone theory, many conspiracy theorists agree that major celebrities are in the Illuminati. They point to clothing choices and hand gestures, mainly that of a pyramid, which is seen as an Illuminati symbol, as proof that certain celebrities are in the Illuminati. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been known to make a pyramid-like symbol with their hands, although this is also similar to the symbol for Jay-Z's label, Rockefeller Records. Right. But to flip on that, perhaps there's a reason why he chose that symbol. See what I just did there?
Yeah, you did it right.
I did it. The name of their child, Blue Ivy, has been interpreted to stand for Born Living Under Evil, Illuminati's very youngest.
Wow. I can't believe they would name her something with...
That's not the first time I heard that.
With so obvious a secret message in there.
However, both stars have denied their affiliation with the Illuminati in songs. Here's an excerpt from Beyonce's Formation. Quote, "Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess." End quote. And here's an excerpt from Jay-Z's verse in the song Freemason. Quote, "I said I was amazing. Not that I'm a Mason. I'm red hot. I'm on my third six, but a devil, I'm not." End quote.
Is this their game? Do they claim that the Illuminati like to just tease people with little hints?
In my mind, okay, I'm in this very, very elite 1% club, right? But it's a secret club.
You can't tell anyone.
But it's fucking dope that I'm in this club, right? Yeah. So let me just give a little wink, wink to let people know what's up.
Now is our time. Let's get to work.
Take it up another level.
That's more logic.
Go get it.
Other celebrities include Kanye West, who owns a necklace containing the symbol of the Eye of Horus, which is associated with the Illuminati, and also seen on the dollar bill, which, by the way, the Fed $1 bill. There it is right there. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Kanye's interruption of Taylor Swift at the 2009 Video Music Awards was said to be a method of initiating Taylor Swift into the Illuminati by humiliating or hazing her.
So this has just moved to like frat level hazing.
However, here's a quote from Kanye on the Illuminati. Quote, "I'm tired of people pinpointing musicians as the Illuminati. That's ridiculous. We don't run anything. We're celebrities." End quote. Other celebrities that have been accused of being in the Illuminati include Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Madonna, and Katy Perry, just to name a few.
I bet, you know what? I bet Kobe's in the Illuminati.
See what you just did?
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Kobe.
The whole room is shaking right now. Oh my God, I think we just had an earthquake.
I'm sorry, Kobe.
Keep in mind that it's pretty easy to make a claim that somebody is in the Illuminati. Hell, quickly perusing my coworker Quinta Brunson's Instagram feed, I could see several references to the Illuminati.
Really?
Just looking through the pictures. Yeah, there's even a picture where I myself make the Rockefeller sign in one of her pictures, and it was quickly called out by a comment. Illuminati confirmed.
That's great.
She also seems to be absent from her desk quite frequently, perhaps to attend to Illuminati affairs. What if you're in the Illuminati?
Look, I am not in the Illuminati.
Wink.
I am not in the Illuminati. Quinta's not in the Illuminati. You may be.
It is pretty hard to get into. And on that note, I'd like to point to a website called illuminatiofficial.org. And on that site, there's a page called Join the Illuminati. A very fascinating proposition indeed. So I reached out for an interview. And here's what I got back from their public relations director. By the way, if the Illuminati is a real thing, the fact that they have a PR director, fucking amazing, right? That's super funny to me, that there's someone sitting in a cubicle somewhere going, that's not the right move.
Yeah.
Too many triangles in the last dress.
Roker's staring at the camera again. we gotta make a new Roker. God damn it, that's our fourth Roker.
Here's what the alleged Illuminati PR director wrote back in response to my interview request. Quote, "Unfortunately, members of the Illuminati are not currently available for on-camera interviews." End quote. She also mentioned, quote, "There are many misconceptions about my client's organization," end quote, and referred me to the website's beliefs section, which is abstract and quite interesting to say the least. But let's visit the professor one more time. I guess the last question would be, what percentage would you put on that the Illuminati is actually a real thing?
Well, it was a real thing, back in 1780, but it's not a real thing anymore. I would say 100% it's not a real thing. Most of the conspiracy theories make this crazy leap at some point where you're following the trail of evidence and it makes sense, and suddenly it's crazy.
I could see a world where sometimes things go beyond science or fact. Like that leap of faith is what you need to get to the truth. Maybe that's just the crazy person inside me. But
I like how you just out yourself as one of the crazy people that she finds exhausting.
Here's the thing. I saw the look on her face when I mentioned that.
Yeah.
She did not look pleased. Am I going to say outright the Illuminati is a real thing? No, I'm not going to say that. But is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Why not? The fact that there could be some all-knowing organization under everything.
Are they Skyping? How are they meeting? Where are they meeting?
Maybe they're meeting.
Let's just meet in Toledo this year at the Radisson.
You've angered them again.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Toledo. The point I'm saying is nothing's impossible. Sometimes you just got to look at something with an open mind. It may seem crazy on the surface, and then I will admit this all looks crazy.
So it is possible that there is a organization founded by lizard people who regularly abduct and clone celebrities.
Oh, man, I'm not saying that there's lizard. Oh fuck, that's what I'm saying.
Say lizard people out loud.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Own it, Ryan. Say lizard people out loud.
We could sit here and talk about this all day, but regardless, the existence of the Illuminati will remain unsolved.
Well, let us know in the comments if you think Ryan's in the Illuminati, because now I'm sold.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. So a part is to let you know what's happening, and a part is to let you know what's going on. So we're gonna continue this right here. Y'all keep your minds open, all right?
Members of a secret elite. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities supposedly in the Illuminati.
Why would I want to destroy something I helped build?
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure.
it's really sad about what's going on in this industry, and our kids listen to, what we used to listen to as well. So, somebody's hit me up. They know I'm live, but yeah, it's just crazy because you gotta have internet to do that, don't you? Yeah. They even hit me up on that, but anyway, yeah, our kids listen to this music. The music don't have a message no more like how it used to be. Everything's about killing and chains and which chick is whose and singing in tone, which is dead to me. That is garbage. Garbage. Garbage, hot garbage, as me my dude Boob say. Yo, that's hot garbage. Listen to that. Yo, we don't listen to that. Yo, the young kids might probably listen to that, but do they know what they're listening to? They don't even know what they're listening to. They just listen to something while they ride, while they high, while they geek. Yo, but they don't even live that life. They don't even do that life. So we usually listen to something that we can relate to. The music we grew to, the music that we like listening to. You know what I mean? So let's do the damn thing.
Sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at famous people often rumored to be part of a high-powered secret society.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Number 10, Katy Perry. The original Illuminati was actually a Bavarian secret society outlawed at the end of the 18th century. But conspiracy theorists claim they continued operating in the shadows, orchestrating the French Revolution, the Battle of Waterloo, and apparently Katy Perry's musical career. So-called proof includes the fact that her video for Dark Horse has an Egyptian theme involving pyramids and the Eye of Horus, both of which recall the All-Seeing Eye, an Illuminati favorite. Her performance at the 2014 Grammy Awards included plenty of occult symbolism, prompting InfoWars, the website of American far-right radio personality Alex Jones, to call her an Illuminati priestess that conducts satanic witchcraft ceremonies in front of the world.
Extremely nihilistic, pro-death, pit of hell type garbage. That's my view on it.
Number 9. Justin Bieber.
What do you mean?
Strangely, the super secret Illuminati seem to have no problem with celebrities showing off the fact that they're members. Conspiracy theorists point out that Bieber has a tattoo of an owl that looks like the Canaanite deity Moloch if you squint a bit, and that he's flashed an AOK symbol over one eye, which is allegedly a reference to the Eye of Horus. That's damning evidence right there. A few believe the real Justin actually died in a car crash and has been replaced. Justin has denied being a member, but isn't that just what an Illuminati would say?
Make up your mind, what do you mean?
Number 8, Miley Cyrus. Hey! There's no easy way to say this. Miley Cyrus has sold her soul and shows people how to have sex with Satan.
It's our body, we can do what we want to.
At least that's what Pastor Joe Schimmel of Good Fight Ministries claimed on the right-wing radio program True News after her 2013 VMA performance. IlluminatiWatcher.com warns against being, quote, over-paranoid, but admits that Cyrus does show signs of demonic possession. Others claim that she's been brainwashed by the CIA's notorious mind control program, MKUltra. In fact, some theorists believe that both Miley and Bieber may be Illuminati-created clones.
It's a brand new start, a dream come true.
Number 7, Madonna. She's into Kabbalah, an esoteric tradition originating in Judaism, and has a song ridiculing conspiracy theorists called Illuminati.
I'll see eyes watching tonight. That's what it is, truth and the light.
In it, the superstar singer states that Jay-Z and Beyonce aren't Illuminati. As if these are classic disinformation tactics from the Queen of Pop.
It's not Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's not Nicki or Lil Wayne.
Come to think of it, Madonna's iconic cone bra was awfully triangular, and the Illuminati love triangles. Madonna has denied being a member, but also said she knows, quote, who the real Illuminati are. She claimed to be talking about Enlightenment intellectuals. But was this really an oblique reference to the puppet masters pulling her strings? Sadly, we'll likely never know, because Illuminati. Number 6, Britney Spears.
That is false.
Britney started as a Disney child star, and Disney is allegedly Illuminati to the core. In fact, according to Illuminati researchers Fritz Springmeier and Cisco Wheeler, Disney's film Fantasia was actually used as base programming for new Illuminati agents. Britney was also apparently brainwashed, though for her it was supposedly via an entertainment industry program called Monarch. How else can you explain her transformation from America's sweetheart to sexually charged performer? Besides, puberty and the music industry. Some conspiracy theorists claim that Britney's breakdown really occurred because her mind control was failing. Was shaving her head an act of rock and roll rebellion against constant public scrutiny, or a sign her Illuminati handlers were losing control?
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers big. Are you still using Prime? Because
Number 5, Lady Gaga. A lot of Illuminati conspiracy theories come from the religious right, so it's not surprising that they would target Lady Gaga. She's a supporter of LGBTQ rights, was once rumored to be transgender herself, and calls her fans little monsters.
I think it's because my show is kind of like an exorcism.
According to VigilantCitizen.com, the Illuminati has brainwashed Lady Gaga into popularizing the idea that mindless robotic vacuity is cool. You can tell she's doing their bidding because she's always hiding one eye. The Illuminati seem to really love these little nods and winks that reveal who's part of their clandestine club. Talk about a confident secret society. Number 4, Kanye West. Kanye wore an Eye of Horus chain in the video for Power, again with the Egyptian theme, and has made triangle hand gestures too. According to VigilantCitizen.com, his interruption of Taylor Swift at the MTV Video Music Awards was a public shaming ritual to initiate Swift into the Illuminati.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
We're not sure if that makes it better or worse. In an essay for Paper magazine, Kanye denied involvement in the Illuminati and suggested that conspiracy theories distract us from the real problems in the world. His wife, Kim Kardashian, has denied being in the, quote, Illuminate, and even asked, quote, what is that, a religion? Well, if that's not proof, we don't know what is.
Admitting is the first step.
Number 3, Eminem. According to Illuminati conspiracy theorists, there's only one road to fame, a pact with the devil. Supposedly, Eminem sold his soul to the secret society for talent, fame, and wealth. But rumors claim he's unhappy with his masters and trying to break free, or that he's actually been killed and replaced with a clone.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here.
After all, as pointed out by conspiracy theorists, his hairline has changed. What more proof do you need? No wonder Recovery sounded so different.
Relax, I ain't going back to that now.
Eminem, if you're alive and watching this, we know what's happening. Number 2, Rihanna. Rihanna meets all the usual criteria. She hides one eye on the cover of Rated R and uses pyramid symbols in her music videos. She even appears inside a triangle in the video for Umbrella. Illuminati overload. In her music video for S&M, headlines flash calling her Princess of the Illuminati. Plus, telling everyone that you're in a secret society is a dead giveaway. In an interview with Angie Martinez on Hot 97, Rihanna even talked about being a, quote, devil worshiper. Sure, she said she was kidding afterwards, but
I saw the life inside your eye.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Call me so I can come and do it for you. Call me so I can come and prove it for you.
Number 1, Jay-Z. Jay-Z is well known for his signature hand gesture that he claims symbolizes a diamond and his record label, Rockefeller Records. But as we know, triangles also serve as Illuminati propaganda. subliminally compelling people towards black magic. Hova also seems to deliberately load his music videos and clothing line with occult and Masonic symbols, while he denies being a member in the song Heaven.
Conspiracy theorists screaming Illuminati. They can't believe this much skill is in the human body.
How else do you explain the fact that he and Beyonce have named their daughter Blue Ivy, which conspiracy theorists point out could stand for Born Living Under Evil, Illuminati's very youngest, as well as an infinite number of other possible series of words.
That's your price. That's your price.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Well, it's hard to say that. Do we? Do y'all? Because I'm going to tell y'all, for one thing, shit, a lot of shit makes sense in that footage right there. But you got to go ahead and believe on your own. You got to trust your own feelings about how things is being produced in front of your face. What's going on around you, around them, in the lyrics. Pay attention to the lyrics, just not the beat. Yo, don't be drunk and just, hey, you in the club. Yo, you loose with it. You doing your thing, turned up. Yo, a lot of shit is out here. It's fooling y'all. It's fooling y'all. It's fooling y'all. And it's doing y'all. And it's bringing problems to the crib because of the music. You know what it do to the kids when they watch it. So imagine what it's doing to the adults that's listening to it under the influence. When you're drinking, they call it spirits. They're saying, yo, in the English term, spirits. Go have spirits. So imagine what it is. It's your true self or true entity that comes into you when you're under the influence. That's what they say. You're under the influence. Yo, we about to go ahead and pull you out your car. We're going to tow your car because you're too drunk to drive because you're under the influence. I'm just saying, yo. This your girl, Blac Chyna, at the 2023 Grammys, looking like a burnt chicken wing. Why is she at the Grammys? She made music or something? I ain't never heard nothing from her. Let's do the damn thing.
Lift your leg, Ty. Lift your leg.
Look at that. Some people might think that crow's nest is raw. I call it a burnt chicken wing. Some people call it crow's nest. Some people call it a damn, what you call them damn things? An ostrich. An ostrich wrapped around her, hugging her. It looked very demonic. It looked very suspect. What you doing? Why your eyes is all like that? You want to be accepted so bad. Better catch on.
Lift your leg, Ty. Lift your leg. Yes, lift your leg. Yes.
Chyna! Over the shoulder this way, Chyna! Wow.
She look real crazy. She look real buffoonery crazy. And this is Chyna moms. This is Chyna moms. Yo, she pleading. She's devastated. That now she know that her daughter is in the Illuminati, y'all. This is why she's bugged out. This is Chyna's moms. Yeah, we know she been in other things on TMZ, getting attention and everything. But yeah, watch this. Feel her pain. Or maybe not feel her pain, but if you found out your kid was in the Illuminati and then you know they got to do a sacrifice on somebody, a family member, for her to proceed to the next level of being a star or getting paid on another level, where her currency just changed her life. Chyna ain't nothing but a model and a social star. That's it. She's a social star and a model.
When the Illuminati come for Angela, because they gonna come. They gonna come. Stop. I don't ever want to go around my daughter again. Not alone. Not without 2 pistols and a pit bull. I feel marked for death with her because they do these things so they can get up. Oh, my mama died. She never. Only when the Lord ready. And I got things to do out here. Young. I'm going to say it right now. Chyna, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm gonna prepare for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on drugs. She don't speak up for herself. She don't do. She sit in that house like a hermit. I'm just done with it. I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't did it.
That's
I can't complete nothing with a week. I'm coming out my feelings. And when I come out my feelings this time, I ain't gonna worry about King. I ain't gonna worry about Dream. I'm not gonna worry about Angela. I'm gonna get my soul right.
Man, what the hell is going on with Blac Chyna Mama, man? So I guess you're trying to say Blac Chyna is in the Illuminati because for the Grammys, she pulled up with some weird all black feather looking costume with the eyeliner under her eyes. I guess that's the reason why. I have no idea, but her mama is having some type of breakdown. But at the same time, I can't even say that because for years, when I see her mama on the internet, she doing stuff like this. She probably cussing out her daughter or saying I hate you. I don't want to see. Like both of them was on a reality show together, and all they did was fight. And from my knowledge, Blac Chyna mama had her young, and she was stripping and prostitution, doing all that shit to pay the bills. And she exposed Blac Chyna to so much at a young age. And Blac Chyna, of course, grew up and started doing the same thing. But Blac Chyna lucked up. She got pregnant by Tiger and Rob Kardashian, so she probably good. But as far as her mama, I don't know if they still cool. But she said she's afraid of her. She don't want to get near her. She don't want to have nothing to do with the grandkids. They both need some real therapy, like seriously, especially her mama. Like both of them just need to sit down in the room and just hash their differences out. Because the way that her mama was breaking down on that camera, bro, it's something mentally going on with her. Like I don't know if it's drugs, maybe she high or something, drunk or whatever. But I feel sorry for Blac Chyna. Like just to have a mother like that, just be embarrassing you on the internet like that. I couldn't even imagine that. My mama don't know shit about social media. Like if I was to be in that situation, man, I wouldn't know what to do. Crazy, man. What y'all think about this, boy? Be mission like I'm trying.
Yeah. That's that on that. You know what I mean? It's real crazy. It's real foul. I'm gonna say it's foul that my mama gotta be on social media doing all that when she could just call me or we can vent in some way. Her mama want to be seen. She want that attention, and she's like, but maybe she crying out for help because maybe she's in that Illuminati shit, yo. That's like your kid is in Illuminati, but you gotta be sacrificed. Somebody gotta get sacrificed. Kanye West, he sacrificed his mom. He admitted it, and he didn't cry. He didn't break down when he said it. He just admitted it. You know what I mean? It just came out. It's wild. It's really wild. It's foul. We just got to pay more attention. We just got to be more aware of what we're listening to, what we're watching, what we're being distracted by. Up under the covers. Up under the covers is not your life, but up under the covers is within society, which we live in. We have to roll through society to make it, right? We got to pay our bills. We got to live. We got to shop. We got to be entertained at some way, some point. You got to choose your entertainment wisely now. You got to watch what your kids is doing. You got to make sure they not being entertained by this devilish demonic shit. You got to make sure they don't want to be a role. They don't want to have those as role models. That's why we're not supposed to worship no statues, no posters, none of that. We're not supposed to be worshiping none of that. Looking up to them. They just people with money. People with money to entertain us. As funny as a court jester or a comedian. You know what I mean? It's all entertainment. It's messed up. But it runs deep. And Beyonce, I want you to go ahead and get your shit together, man. Yo, if you got to push away, do what you got to do by any means necessary. Because you ain't out here looking too good. You know what I mean? You got Uncle Ra here putting bad speculations on you and your husband and Puffy. The internet already been doing it. They already been at your heels. Beehive can't protect you from none of that. They want to, but they can't. They cannot. It's a crazy lifetime that we live in. In the days, what they say. In the days. The last days that we living in. This is hell on earth right now. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know if Blessed Beyond Measures, did you want to come up and say something? Because you're welcome to come up. I mean, you're welcome to give your input if you like. Because I think a lot of people want to hear more from another person than just me, what's going on and what we just shot in this whole episode right here. It's really crazy. I want better for all of us, but I ain't Superman. If I had the powers, I wish I could. I would try to save the world. Save those at least that's woke and doing a abiding citizen everyday life and just trying to make it out here. You know what I mean? The kids, the lost ones. Get them all up out of that. I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. So it starts at home with the parents. Every parent around the world got to do it. Not just United States, not just Brazil, not just Russia, not just, you know what I mean? Canada, it got to be everyone. Everyone got to start at home with the kids. It start there. But everybody ain't got that privilege. Everybody ain't got both parents in there. But if it's just one parent can do it. It don't take two all the time. One parent can do it. So I want to just give out my shout outs, to everybody that's tuning in to this. And hopefully, y'all come up with a nice solution on your own term. We got Blessed Beyond Measures in the building that's stepping up. Blessed Beyond Measures, what's popping? How you doing?
Yeah, it's really just a crazy world we living in at the end of the day. The music industry, Hollywood, point blank. It's just, I don't know, it's just a mess. Everybody just, I just, hope and pray everybody get right with God, whatever your spiritual or how you're being, who you pray to, just, find some sort of connection and I don't know,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what do you think about
the devil is
yeah, your internet was kind of in the matrix. You said what? Can you hear me?
you in the make.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in the matrix. You in the Can you hear me good now? Yeah, you on mute. Your mic is on mute.
I can hear you.
Okay, I was asking, what do you think about Black China's moms coming up there doing her theatrical pain, or is it real? Is it real or is it fake? What you think?
I mean, I don't really pay attention to both of them like that too much, but I did see the one episode that they had, and her and her mom, like the guy said in the little interview, like they always had a toxic relationship. Like that's nothing new. The whole world knew that. But yeah, like hey, I don't know. It could be true.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for clout, but I mean, at the end of the day, she was right though. Like, what the hell is her doing at the Grammys? Because that was my first question when I first saw the picture come out on the internet. I'm like, she was at the Grammy, and I was trying to make the connection. I'm like, what the hell is she doing at the Grammys? Like, then I was just like, okay, well, whatever. But yeah, so her mom could be really worried about her safety and the whole Illuminati thing, or her mom could be doing it for clout. But either way, like I don't know, they both just got a sad. And Blac Chyna and her mom, I really do hope and pray that they can get on the. But
Yeah, the right page. Yeah,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense.
It's just crazy. Like it's a lot to say about them, right?
I mean, how about what's your thoughts on Beyonce on the footage on Beyonce that we filmed?
As far as Beyonce goes, I mean, like she always had that arrogant, kind of like bossy attitude, and that's something I never. Even though I like her
Yes.
as an artist, that's something that I could never like really get with, like, because I felt as though when you in a group, it's not you, like also about your group members, and she's been like that for the longest. So like that, when she gets in her ways like that, like I kind of like it makes me like her even less
Yeah, me too.
because like, I don't think she truly mean it, but I guess like being in the limelight, I think all that shit is just like really getting to her head. And it's sad that she treats people that way.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, I believe a lot of great relationships she had got ruined behind her attitude. And,
Yeah.
I guess she sees nothing wrong with it because, she go about her everyday life. Like she dropped Destiny's Child, like that wasn't even a major milestone in an event that took part of your life. Like
Yeah, that's
Destiny's
crazy.
Child is what made you.
Yeah, you just dropped them and
And you
just
act
like
like it was just nothing. Like Kelly and Michelle, I really wonder how their relationship is, and like, do they really, keep in touch and talk? But Beyonce, you act like Kelly and Michelle like never existed. Like in the beginning, you used to hear Beyonce talk about Kelly. Now you don't hear. And to me, that's sad because that's your best friend, but I can't tell.
I can't tell
But I
neither.
guess when you got money and you living a life and you in the limelight, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's how it goes, but that's sad that she treat people like that.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like she doing the same thing that Jay-Z did to all his homies and anybody that helped him build up, and then he just left and forgot about them and act like they don't even exist. Like you can tell the relationships is not there like this. It's more like peace. Nigga, when I see you from afar, it's peace.
Right.
And they're probably not even that no more. Like Beans, everybody, Freeway, like, come on, it's crazy. And Beyonce, I think she's far gone.
Like
She's
we on the
gone.
outside looking in, so we don't. Yeah, like we on the outside looking, so we only see half of it. Like you said, Lord only knows what really go on behind closed doors. Like,
Yeah.
but I
And this,
just thought that she was better than that, and
I
that
believe
she
it's coming out.
wouldn't do that to those that claim she loved. But
I believe it's a lot more coming out on Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know, what's done into the dark shall come to the light. We know that, right?
right,
So, you know, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be tuned in, but it's just gonna show itself. And it's already showing itself now.
yeah,
So we just observing, we talking about it, congregating about it, because they celebrities. They want money from us. We don't want money from them. They want
right,
money from us. So it's up to us to either keep feeding them or stop it. And the world ain't gonna. It don't seem like all the world is gonna stop feeding them because they love Beyonce. They just what we saying right now ain't gonna have no effect on what the hell they think. Nothing. They going to buy them $1,000 tickets, $800 tickets, and they ain't even going backstage when they get it. You feel me? They ain't going backstage at all.
yeah. I can't believe people really spending money to do that. Like that's crazy to me. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. It won't be me. You won't see me there. You won't see me or nobody that knows me there. Because we ain't that damn gullible, that stupid. Beyonce, go do your thing, go sweat it out, walk it out. You know what I'm saying? Get your bunions and your high heels, do your thing. But yeah, this blessed measures. I'm glad you came in. You tuned in with us today. You know what I mean? I've been.
That's just crazy.
I know you've been having problems with the internet, but it's all good. You here with us. You here with me. You know what I mean? That's the important part. That's the important part. Like you get with the game,
Right.
you tell the game. I never was mad. I just was upset. Everybody get upset. There ain't nobody perfect. But yeah, I'm glad you tuned in. And hopefully you tune in because probably Friday, maybe Saturday. I might do it Friday, but tomorrow's the day of the great. I don't know if you heard it. But yeah. It's that B day, that 223. It's my day. And I'm gonna do the damn thing. I don't know. I might come on live, be on some crazy shit, drop some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Not no more Beyonce. I'm all for that. That was part 2 today. For sure. But yeah, my man. Take care of the little one. And I'm gonna see you soon. Stay dropping in.
Okay, your phone talk to you. Have a happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. I need that. You know what I mean? I'm turning 21. Yeah, okay. I'm turning
Enjoy your
21.
day. Don't let nobody spoil it. Turn up if you can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn up most definitely, and I'm gonna come on live wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Already, I'm letting y'all know now. I'm coming on live wilding out. So if y'all want to see some crazy shit, yo, tune in because it's gonna be some crazy shit. Not just me, just topics and everything. Y'all tune in, yo. Hopefully y'all have a nice day, nice evening. Let's be on message. You have a nice evening. You know what I'm saying? That baby good. Y'all eat some good dinner for me.
Yep.
You got some macaroni, got some macaroni for me too. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get at y'all. So we signing out. Salute. And catch y'all on the next episode, y'all. Peace. It's the 103 Crazy Drop Off. Radiopod number 14.
All right.
Yep. We out. Let's go.